Now, what was this video going to be about again? I know I had it here somewhere. Ah yes, memory. So I'm looking at ways to improve mine and possibly your memory. So let's begin. As I am coming to exam season, remembering information is vital. So I've picked up a few tips at remembering things. Number 1 is association. Associating facts and figures with images. They say your short-term memory can only hold on to 7 new bits of information before it starts to forget or delete them. But thinking of an image can help to make it long-term. Let's look at an example. Here I have a shopping list. It says bread, bananas, milk, sausages, cereal, bleach, toilet rolls and beans. So how much of that do you actually remember? Not a lot. So let's try and associate them. First thing is to try and get an image that links two of them together. So bread and bananas. Maybe imagine a banana tree that has bread on it instead of bananas. And then we have to link bananas to milk, so maybe as you open your banana, milk just pours out everywhere. Now milk and sausages, maybe a carton of milk that's made out of sausages. I know this seems a bit weird, but it can help your memory hold on to this information. My second tip is called chunking. This is splitting information up into chunks. Works for phone numbers really well. The trick is to split it up into easy bits such as 2 or 3 numbers at a time. For example 202 555 1204. This is a fake number for anyone who calls it, I got it from a movie. This is how I learnt my phone number and how I learnt my bank account numbers too. It's a really simple method and it doesn't take that much effort to do. My third method is rhymes. Trying to rhyme what you're trying to remember with something stupid can help. Say I'm trying to remember people's names. I have Jess, James, Brad and Dave. I could have Jess the mess, James, Shames, Brad, Dad and Dave needs a shave. All very simple rhymes, but it makes it easier to remember their names. Now this is my favourite, Loki. This is where you imagine yourself placing an object that you want to remember, somewhere on a route that you know really well, such as the route to your works or your local shops. Imagine it vividly, putting the object there yourself. Then, as you go along that route and you see the place where you put the object, it will trigger you to remember that object itself. So they are my favourite tricks for actually remembering things, but there are also things that you can do to make it easier to remember things in general. Sleeping is a very important one. When you are sleep deprived, your brain cannot operate at full capacity. Sleep can also help your brain lock in memories into your long-term memory. Exercise too. Increasing the amount of oxygen in your brain can help it to function better. Also helps prevent memory loss disorders such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Exercising also gets more chemicals into your brain which helps protect the cells in it. Laughing is great for a healthy brain. We are very social creatures. We are not meant to be alone, and so lots of social interactions not only decrease the rate of memory decline, but they also give your brain a great workout. In order to laugh, your brain calls upon many areas of it, and this calls a large percentage of the brain to be active while laughing. So next time you hear laughter, move towards it. It might just make you healthier. As most people know, stress is the worst thing. It's your brain's biggest enemy. Chronic stress destroys brain cells and damages your hippocampus. That's the area that makes and retrieves memories. Piles and piles of scientific evidence support meditation as a way of stress busting. Also, it has been shown to affect conditions like depression, anxiety, chronic pain, diabetes, and high blood pressure. People who meditate regularly have been shown to have more active left prefrontal cortex, which is the area responsible for feelings of joy. It also thickens your cerebral cortex, which encourages more connections between your brain cells. Your brain demands about 20% of your resting metabolic rate. That's about 10.8 calories per hour. And it consumes all these calories just to keep in working order. So in theory, some serious thinking could burn more calories. However, keeping your brain in working order, you need to eat the right kind of foods. Omega-3 oils are great for you. They boost your brain power and lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease. You can get them from fish, walnuts, flax seeds, broccoli, the list goes on. Limiting your calories, however, is very important. Eating too many can lead to an increased risk of dementia. Fruit and veg are critical. Not only do they reduce the risk of cancer, but they are also packed with antioxidants which will protect your brain cells. Colourful fruits are the best for this, so bananas, broccoli, watermelons and blueberries. Some of them are known as superfruits because they're so packed with antioxidants. Drinking wine, but in moderation of course. Drinking too much will actually kill your brain cells, but keeping it in check will actually improve your memory and cognition. Memory is like a muscle, you either use it or you lose it. This is why giving your brain a workout will make you better at processing and remembering information. Doing activities such as playing a musical instrument, juggling, playing ping pong and doing Sudoku. The most important thing, however, and the only thing that you should take away from this video if you remember nothing else, is that you need to focus on what you're trying to learn. Then try and use as many senses as you can to reinforce that idea. So not only listening and looking at the information, chewing gum can help, playing with Play-Doh. This involves as many senses as you can. So if you use these tips, your memory should improve,